Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And it occurred to me as I said that it's going to be the last reading for June, that we are halfway through 2023. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So much has happened already. I suspect a whole lot more is going to be happening in the next 6 months. One of the things that might be happening is Shallon might be suing Meghan Markle if she hasn't already. I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures for this short 5-card reading. We're going to look at this story. Shallon, I happened to catch her on YouTube giving her rant at the moment she gave that rant because it popped up on my YouTube feed. I don't watch her, don't follow her. I know almost nothing about her, but she is obviously very successful at what she does, and she was shown, as far as I understand this, she was shown on the mockumentary at the precise moment when they were talking about all the hate channels that are targeting the Sussexes. I think from that boozy person, and I don't really want to talk about him. I don't want to read on him on this channel. His energy is just, in my opinion, too toxic, but I think it was in connection with that. So if I've got it wrong, please correct me in the comments, but that, as I understand it, is the issue. And she was naturally outraged that she should be singled out and her picture put up there as if she was the one who was guilty of this. And she has now decided to do something about this, and it seems to be to take legal action. I've known about the story for a while, so it's funny it's suddenly really gone live or gone large or whatever you want to say, very suddenly now. So I'm not sure where she is with anything legal, apart from talking about it and saying that she's going to do this. So that's the backstory. I want to know, with the Tarot of Curious Creatures, how aggrieved she really is. She sounded pretty aggrieved, but I want to know what the cards show me. I want to know how far she's prepared to go with this, to pursue this matter legally. I want to know how concerned Meghan in particular is, because I think it's about Meghan Markle, it's not really about Harry. How concerned is Meghan Markle about this? And what's going to happen from Sharon Lester's point of view? Is she going to win? Is she going to give up? Is she going to lose? What's going to happen? And let's just remind you, as I shuffle these cards, that it is... Oh, yeah, okay, we're ready. That it's tarot for entertainment purposes, or for fun and all of that. It is all just opinion that we express here and speculate on situations. I read energy here. It's archetypal energy because it deals with the royals, who are the archetypal family. And disclaimer in the box below. So let's have a look and see what's going on with Shallon Lester, the very beautiful Shallon Lester, the very angry Shallon Lester, and see what is going to happen according to these cards. And we have got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's an understandable card. Something that's unfair, that's unjust. Somebody who has wronged someone in the sense of taking from a situation, taking too much, and basically taking advantage of her, you could say, by using her as the exemplar of a particular thing, and she feels that it is unfair. So pretty self-explanatory energy there in the Six of Pentacles that I am reading. So this situation, this is going to sit under everything, this feeling of, really? You've taken, I came out with this nice basket and you just grabbed the basket out of my hands and ran away with it. It's that kind of energy that the Six of Pentacles is about. So what is the situation, the heart of this matter that we are dealing with? We are dealing with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We're dealing with, I would just say, a toxic team. Because there was a team involved in filming this mockumentary. There was Harry and Meghan, and then there was, of course, the director, Liz Garbus. There were quite a few that were involved in the whole thing. But there were three. And it's like, well, this is a toxic team that's involved here. Nobody asked me if I wanted to be part of this also. So I'm getting that energy, I'm getting it twice. Nobody asked me if I minded being involved or if I consented to my image being used in this mockumentary. And they did, they were quite liberal with other people's images. They used footage of, I can't remember who the star was now, I've gone blank. Was it the Harry Potter premiere? And then it pretended as if this was the press hounding the Markles, where we all know that Meghan has to actually phone up Backgrid and beg them to come, send one photographer along to take a shot of her. But it's, nobody asked me if I agreed or I consented. I wasn't part of this team. I didn't agree to any of this. But also, I think that the heart of this was a toxic team that wasn't playing by the rules. It wasn't go above board in the way they were handling situations. So I'm getting both of those energies, and let me remind you, that's my opinion. How angry was she when she saw that? Her image suddenly flashed up. A 6 of Wands. It's attention. It's attention. So I have to say that this is just my opinion and how I'm reading this card. It was attention. The 6 of Wands is a look at me card. It's a narcissist. She is a self-proclaimed narcissist, as far as I also understand this. So it was quite a moment of triumph from a narcissistic point of view, that she actually got attention. So that's interesting. That is of course, my take of the situation. Purely my opinion. And I could be quite wrong. And if I am wrong, then I absolutely apologize to her for misconstruing the situation. How far is she prepared to go with this case legally? Is she going to go all the way? Queen of Swords, yeah, she is. She's pretty determined here. Queen of Swords. This is putting the serious face on now. So after thinking, look at that, there's me. It's now, okay, now we're going to get serious. The Queen of Swords is a very legal card because it's swords. It's justice. Swords are about justice. They're about clarity of thinking. They are unbiased, unemotional. They cut to the chase. And they drill down to the heart of a situation, and they are impartial. So I think she is really hell-bent on this. It's upright card, so it's not vicious and cruel and malicious. Her motivation isn't malicious. So after that frisson of, ooh, there's me. Okay, now I'm phoning my lawyers. So that's how I'm reading this situation, and she's deadly serious here with the Queen of Swords. She really is. She's prepared to go as far as she needs to go, I would say, my opinion, with that card. How worried is Meghan Markle about this, if at all? She may think, who cares? The World, ooh, yeah, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. World in reverse. Oh no. How could this all have gone so horribly wrong? Because Shallon Lester isn't one to shut up, as we've seen with the 6 of Wands. She's out and about in all her glory, venting about this. And this is it's such negative publicity for Meghan Markle. It's just like, really? Can it get any worse? We've had Harry and the Taliban. We've had the Todger. We've had the older woman in the pub garden or wherever it was. We've had, I've lost track. We've had South Park. We've had the United Nations, where 2 people showed up to listen to Harry speak on Mandela Day. It just goes on and on. We've had the car chase. We've had Ellen. The humiliation of the Ellen show. I know people do make lists, amazing lists of all the things that have gone wrong, but all the things that have gone wrong now, Shallon Lester, who, as I say, is enjoying the attention, the limelight from this. She really is enjoying the limelight. She didn't go and cry on her bed. Some people might have. She was like, I'm all eyes are on me now. I'm going to make hay while the sun is shining, and she's right too. She has been wronged, as far as I can tell. That's my opinion. So she's not being egotistical about it just because she has been wronged, in my opinion. But Meghan Markle is like, oh my goodness, what next? Let's see how this is going to go from Shallon Lester's point of view. What's going to happen? Outcome. There's going to be some sort of retraction, apology, some kind of groveling coming. I don't see this going to court. Not with Knight of Cups. That's an offer that comes along. An apology, a big apology. Could even be all has to get on his horse and go and make that apology, because it's male energy, the Knight of Cups. So while Meghan is frantic about the brand damage that has been done, on the cusp of relaunching the TIG according to the Royal Grift, very interesting. My goodness, does she have time to have a life with all the stuff that she's busy researching? But apparently the TIG website is about to go live. It's got some licensing renewed that it hasn't had for ages. So on the brink of relaunching the TIG, in my opinion, allegedly, in all those words. We have to say this because this is legal. And both women, I think, are pretty litigious. We know for a fact Meghan is. While all of that is going on, going to have to send the has-been on a horse to apologise with the... he's only got one... what does he have in his hand? Oh, it's a goblet. Okay, I was going to say it's a very strange vase of flowers. But no, the flowers are pinned in his lapel, and he's taking that goblet along there. So he's got some grovelling to do. Somebody's got some grovelling to do. They will do it, and I think it will all be fine. It will have the desired outcome for her. Hopefully, from her point of view, it does. And the sense of grievance and of being wronged will go away, and everything will be all hunky-dory again. But quite an interesting little tale there. And one very, very worried, curious creature there in a yoga pose. We know she likes her yoga poses, but that yoga pose is not working right now to calm her down. That's your reading. Please read the disclaimer in the box below if you happen to be Sharon Lester or anyone else. And I'll see you again tomorrow.